guys, it's Andrea. I'm back with another Sew With Me for Coriander Cascade. This is from Pastry Shop Quilts, this kit. She did gift this to me. Thank you so much, girl. I'm going to list her down below in the description box. If you want to grab this kit from her, I've got a 15% off discount. It'll be down there. Check it out. Check out her site. She's got tons of affordable, cute kits. All right, let's see where we are. We finished our stars on Mars. And looks like now we're going to make this cascade trellis block. First, take all the background strips that you cut length, WOF. Cut them in half on the fold so you have strips that are now 22 inches long. Let me see. Okay, these guys. Let me set this over here. So these are my 2.5 width of fabric strips. Cut them on the fold. It says about 22 inches, so it's not an exact thing. There we go. All right, then we're going to sew 4 of the Jelly Roll strips together lengthwise. So I need to pull 4 colors, and then one is going to be this white. How many of these are we doing? Do this with all 4 of the background strips. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pull my stuff out. All right. I'll organize mine by color so I can pull quicker. 4 blocks. Her goal. 4 blocks of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips. So I'll put purple and black. Oh, it's not even on. Lord have mercy. Oh, I did get some good news. I called that service place in Jonesville that's closing, and they're not going to close for a month. So they said I could still bring my machine in to get service, but they're all backed up. They said it'd be at least a week until they even look at it, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I think I will try to work it where it's there when I go to Paducah. I'm so sorry I didn't have a Sew With Me up yesterday. I had totally planned on it, and I was just running so late. And then I totally underestimated the cutting I needed to do for yesterday's quilt. I spent the whole time I was supposed to be sewing doing the cutting. So that daisy quilt, it'll start next Tuesday. I got it all cut and ready to go. Fresh Daisies, I think it's called. Fresh as a daisy. And I was not feeling good last night either. I was just feeling really bad. So I just posted and put on a different unboxing and just did my cutting. Okay, there's one block. Next block. Let's do pink. Let me put this on my little clipboard here. I'm so fancy. You don't even know I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. These bright, pretty colors. I finished the White Lotus. No, I'm not going to give any spoilers. I finished season 3 of the White Lotus, and I will just say 5 out of 5. They did that. So good. I guess we're all the way back to the beginning with a purple. Block 3. Now I really want to watch 1923. Do not give me any spoilers. Don't say a word about it. Nothing. Don't say a word about it. And don't be that person that goes, I'm not going to tell you nothing, but there's a big twist. Please don't do that. Any spoilers of any kind. I went to go to watch it, and it was saying Paramount Plus is experiencing a problem. And I'm not even sure I'm subscribed to Paramount Plus. So, I have failed so far in my quest. Gonna say nothing, but you're gonna cry. No, that's saying something. Say nothing other than it's good, that's fine, or I didn't like it, that's fine. Other than that, y'all know I love surprises. That's why I do subscription boxes. That's why I love surprises. I was terrified someone was going to ruin White Lotus for me online. So I avoided all posts concerning it until I finished it. I really don't want to put the same print next to each other. I've lost count because I was jibber jabbing. I got my labs in today. The doctor hasn't reviewed them yet, but almost all of my labs were improved. I'm super excited about it. I still have some high stuff, like borderline high stuff, but all but like 2 things were improved. So I'm super excited about that. And I've lost 17 pounds. I have not been dieting, but I haven't been eating near as much. I haven't had much of an appetite, or I'm getting full real quick. So I was pretty sure I had lost weight, but I didn't know until I went to the doctor. But, like I said, yay! Alright, let me see how many of these I've got. Let's count. So we need 8 of these sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more. We just need one more. Okay, green and blue was the last one. So let's do pink and red. Move these over. I'm gonna go press all these. I'll be right back. All right, then we'll put these together 2 by 2. Anchoring and adjusting. Maybe that off a little bit. These do have the pinked edges, but she's cut them so teeny tiny they're not disrupted. That's the way to do it, girl. Cut this last one off because it goes on my last set. to hunch. And balance a book on my head while I'm sewing. Could move it a little bit closer. And then the last two, this one needs pressed. So I'm just randomly putting these together for scrappiness sakes. Mama's thinking about buying us a storm shelter, y'all. She's already been pressing them and everything with all these tornadoes that's been going through. Oh my gosh, it's been crazy. So Mom's like, she's already got quotes and everything, so that's exciting. All right, let me go press these and I'll be right back. Oops. And our white strip on the end of each one. Sam asked me to read to him last night. I was so happy. He came and laid at the end of my bed, and I read him chapter 1 of Harry Potter. Love that. He's feeling better. He's been so sick. He's still coughing quite a bit, but he doesn't look like a zombie anymore. He's actually got a little life in him yet. I'm anchoring and adjusting. So I don't want to put the white right next to this polka dot, so I'm gonna reverse this one. 12 wheel. Oh, you're a little bit too far over. There we go. And lastly, at this point, we would start cutting these into pieces, but since my space is occupied here by my organization, I'm going to set these to the side and then go piece the rest of them, and then we'll come back and cut them. I need to clear off my cutting table. Pull these off. Let me go press all these, and I'll be right back. This is my quilt on the side I'm making. I'm making Coriander's florets. I use them as leaders and enders. Okay, next we're gonna make, I think, 4 more blocks. Yeah. And using this white strip, a fatter one, we're gonna do the same thing, cut on the fold. So we have 4 pieces. This is just 4 strips, this one. Oh. 1, 2. Got more red than anything. Let's do this black and white. Purple strip and a red. We've got 2 left of everything but red. I can't do another red yet. Let me do a gray. Two. Red. One more. Let's do orange and green or blue, whatever you call this color. Blue green. Turquoise-ish. Little respect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Little respect. Little respect. Take care of TLC. Show me some respect. Yes, sir. this off. I'm gonna go press them, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's put these together 2 by 2. I'll definitely, have to trim these to one size before we cut. Oh, okay. I cannot figure out what was happening. I kept looking under this, it was in between. The same supper tonight that I had last night, a bologna and cheese sandwich with lettuce, tomato, mustard, and mayonnaise. And it was so freaking good. It's just so good. I just love that sandwich. I have been enjoying that sandwich since, like, I'm gonna guess 3rd grade or so. I remember loving that back then. Okay, now we're going to make 2 more blocks. They're each going to be made out of 5 strips. So let's start that. We've got 10 strips left. That's what I was counting a while ago. We're moving and grooving, y'all. I'm going to cut all these off real quick, though. Give us a little wiggle room. Wiggle with it. Stella had Subway for supper. Sam has not eaten. He hasn't been eating much at all since he's been sick. Oh shoot, I forgot to remind him to take his medicine. Whoops. Okay, 2. Set those there for now. You could make this out of scraps, but when you do it with the strips, it just makes it so much quicker if you've got them. Anyway, I'm feeling much better today, and I slept really good last night. So I kind of still got a little headache. But not bad enough that I've taken anything. Pull that off. You can have 2 odd men out of strips. That's to be expected because they're going to go on the end. Let me go cut all these apart. I'm going to press this whole mess. I'm going to then put these together 2 by 2. freaking bobbin, man. Ran out here. Let me go change that. Okay, I went ahead and ran it through to get us back up to speed. And the last line, press this. Oh man, I put two prints next to each other. It was bound to happen. At least it's not the same color. I'm sure it's gonna happen sometime during the course of this quilt. I would be shocked if I was able to do this whole quilt and not have any touching colors. That'd be a minor miracle. So don't sweat it. You can try your hardest to avoid it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. As is life. Words of wisdom. Such is life. Burn this mat up one of these days. There's that strip. And let's pull this one off. That's life. That's what the people say. I get shot down in rain. That's life. That's what the people say. Down in something, shot down in May. Oh my God, we got a little bit of time. We can start cutting on these. And the instructions back. Let's start at the beginning with the first ones. Remember these? I wonder if I can do these all at the same time like a magic woman. I'm gonna try it with this thing. When I say this is powerful, she's powerful. I'm telling you what, when I was cutting for that daisy quilt, I thought, I'm going to try this thing out for the first time because you're supposed to be able to cut through multiple layers. snagged that with my machine and ripped it. Oof. Anyway, I stacked up 8 layers of fabric. It cut through it like it was one. I was sitting there with my mouth agape. I was that shook. Totally shooketh. Now here I am bragging on you, and you explode. Spontaneous combustion. Ooh. How? There we go. Sorry about it. Quick fix. All right, how many are we supposed to get from this? It's just spinning. Why are you just spinning? Oh, that blade is so freaking sharp. Cut my nail. This thing's homicidal. This thing is homicidal. Be careful. Okay. I think we're going to need 8 strips. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. I hope these are long enough. We're almost done with my quilty cart. I need some space. First, I'm going to make sure all these are the same length. Slightest sliver. Now 8 strips. Oh, I'm not even using my super cutter. Here we go. Oh my God, y'all. Literally, it's like it's not even cutting through anything. It's like butter. 1. Highly recommend. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, my back. Oh. Yeah. That might be a problem. That's really bad. That is all up in my seam allowance too. I can always rip this white block off and put a different one on, just for this one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna do that because that's really bad. What I'm gonna do is just rip this one off. It got hung up on the lily bit there, and I yanked it like a maroon, and that happened. That was totally my fault. Playing too rough. Here's another side piece. I cannot believe that thing just cut through this thick nail. This is I think she's called the Greta from Missouri Star, 60-incher. As long as she doesn't fall off again. Alright, I'm going to set these to the side and pull up the next grouping. Again, I'm going to line these up and cut them all to size. You have to be real careful because we don't have a ton of leeway on these. We do not have a ton of leeway. What the people say, shot down in May. How many of these we need? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, we're going to cut 8 of them. I'm going to start off by making sure these are all on the same page. Uh-oh. There we go. There's 4. 5, 6, 7. That felt funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my ruler moved. I did a little curve there. I'm gonna flip this. Shoot. Okay. There we go. You don't have to stack these and do them all at once like I'm doing if that makes you nervous. Y'all know I'm just a wild woman. So those done. And the last section. Where the heck are, oh, they're right here. I did pretty good with making these all line up. Just a little sliver of a trim. Little sliver of a trim. How many of these do we need? 8 again, okay? I don't even need that much of a sliver. Need a little bitty of a sliver. Of course I would do that. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And one more makes 8. All right, guys, that's all we've got for today. So next video we'll pick up here and we'll start putting these blocks together. What do y'all think? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you like to watch Sew With Me's. I'll see y'all at the next one.